Hey guys, it's me, Little Moo Moo too, and today I'm doing an updated nanny video. You guys know that I'm with a new family now, and since my previous nanny video, you guys have been sending in questions ranging from what do I do with this new family to how do you find a nanny job. So I thought I'd answer those questions in a new video, kind of show you guys what I do. So yeah, I'm going to show you my routine. As you can see, they are a really messy family, way more messy than my previous family. But yeah, just some basic info on this family. There are 4 family members. There's the mom, the dad, a boy, and a girl. The boy is 13. I don't do much with him. He's in that stage where like he thinks he can do things on his own, but like he can't sometimes. But he doesn't really want to ask for help. So usually when I'm there during like school, he'll go upstairs and just do his homework, or just play his games while I'm there. The girl I spend the most time with, she is 11. She's really sweet and likes to bake. So I've baked with her before. You guys saw the cookies that I posted on Instagram. They were really good. We like to do arts and crafts and things like that, so I really spend a lot of time with her. I take her to her soccer practices 2 times a week. So I help her get ready on those days, make sure she's eaten before and has all of her equipment and things like that. During school though, I pick her up from school. Her brother rides the bus home, so I kind of just make sure that he comes home at a usual time. So yeah, that's pretty much some of the basic info about the kids. Now let's get into my routine. So if it's laundry day, the first thing I'll do is go around and collect all their laundry. I do laundry on Wednesdays and Fridays. I do sheets just on Fridays and clothes on both days. I divide the clothes by athletic clothes, darks and colors, and whites. Since their athletic clothes can get extra smelly, I use this detergent especially for strong sport sweaty odors, and some softener that's also for smelly clothes. I use that also on their towels and swimming stuff. So while the washer is going, I start cleaning up the house, make sure everything is in its place and looks nice. Next are the dishes. They're usually a lot, especially after a weekend once I'm not there for a couple of days. The dishwasher runs only when it's full though. Then if it is ran, I unload it, I dry the dishes and put them away. I then wipe the counters with a wet rag and dry them with a paper towel. Then I clean everything else in the kitchen that looks dirty, like the stovetop or the microwave. Those don't get dirty often, so that's only probably like once a week. Then I take out the recyclables and the trash. Oh, and they also have a really cute dog. I always post pictures of her on my Snapchat. Her name is Kaya, and she is a Bushon. I do not know how to say the name, but I think you guys know the dog or the name I'm trying to say. But she's super cute, and she follows me around and keeps me company while I'm cleaning. Then once I'm done downstairs, I move upstairs. I straighten up the game room. I straighten up their bathrooms just a little bit, and then I move to their bedrooms where I make their beds and clean their room. And then I check their bathrooms also to see if they're running low on toilet paper and stuff like that, and then I restock. They buy their stuff in bulk from like Costco or like Sam's Club and stuff like that, so all of it is stored in the garage. So if they're running low on paper towels or something, all I have to do is just go in there, grab it, and just restock inside. And then after that, I'm pretty much done. I just sit and watch stuff till the washer and dryer is completely done, or I just wait for when it's time to take her for a practice and help her get ready. Okay, so now on to answering your guys' questions. I'm going to try and answer them the best that I can. So the first one is, how long does it take you to go through your entire cleaning routine? Now, I know in this video it looks like a lot and it looks like it takes a long time, but really it only takes like 30 minutes to a max an hour. The longest thing that takes a lot is cleaning the dishes, especially if there's lots of pots and pans, whereas if there's lots of bowls, you just like rinse them out and put them in the dishwasher. So that is the longest thing, but it really doesn't take that long. Number 2, do you have to stay at her practices? Yes, when I take her to her practices and I sit at her practices. It was the same for the other family. I would go to their dance practice, their volleyball practice, their tennis practices, and I would stay there for their practices. And it sounds like, oh, you have to stay there, whatever, but I mean, I'm getting paid to sit there. So I just bring my chair and my phone and, I just chill. Number 3, how much do you get paid? So this is the most frequently asked question. You guys are just curious about the pay of a nanny. So my last family, as you guys know, the main problem that I had with them was that they were really underpaying me. I did not know that they were underpaying me till I did some research, and a lot of stuff just went downhill from there. They paid me $10 an hour. And you know, you hear that and you're probably like, oh, that's really good. This family pays me $15 an hour for what you just saw me do. And my set weekly pay is usually $360. If I drive a little bit more, like last week they had a camp, and it was really far away, like almost an hour. They paid me for that gas. So yeah, that's really good pay. I don't do that much. I'm not stressed out. Most of the time I'm really on my phone. So I think a lot of people don't really know how much a nanny actually gets, and they're just like, oh, you're a nanny. But really, nannies make bank. And if you're a young adult and you're in school, it's a really good job. It's not stressful as like a retail job or a restaurant job and stuff like that. So I really recommend you guys, young adults out there, who want a really good job that pays well, to find a really nice family to nanny for. Number 4, where do you find your nanny jobs? Okay, so I go onto care.com. It is a babysitting care service. They do have it for pet sitting on there, people in your area who need pet sitting when they're on vacation. Especially now, guys, you should go on there if you just want some babysitting jobs. People who go on vacation and their pets are at home and they just want you to go over there, walk the dog, feed them and stuff. Those jobs pay also very well. They're also on their senior care, disability care, and nannying. So there's a lot of people on there looking for nannies now. How I started building my profile was with reviews by babysitting. Then I got contacted by tons of people looking for a nanny. The better your reviews are, the more you'll get referred to families in your area. How I found my previous family was I was their babysitter for almost a year, and their nanny moved away, and they were like, hey, do you want the position? And I was just like, yeah, sure. Number 5, how do you know how much you should charge for your services? Now this really depends. So how many kids are you watching? The more kids there are, the more you should charge. What are you doing? Are you using your own car? Because then they need to be paying you for your gas. Are you taking them to a lot of activities? Are you cooking for them? A lot of families will want you to cook for their kids. Are you cleaning like me? Are you doing lots of cleaning? That you're taking care of their house and taking out the trash and making sure everything is, well kept. All of that goes into play to how much you should be paid. Now the starting pay for a nanny, you can look it up. I think it's different in different areas, but just by Googling it, the starting pay though is $15 to $16 an hour for a nanny. But that also increases with the number of kids you're watching and also the number of tasks you're doing. So those are some of the most frequent questions I get from you guys. If you have more of them, please leave them below and I'll try my best to answer them. I hope this video was again helpful. And if it was, don't forget to leave a like and also to subscribe for more videos. And until then, guys, bye!